The city of Pittsburgh will not enforce its new gun laws until a court decides if they're legal. Several people and groups have filed lawsuits to stop the laws from taking effect next month. John Delano has a look at the decision and what it could mean for the future of the laws.
Attention gun owners. The city of Pittsburgh's new tough and controversial gun restrictions are now on hold.
We have decided that we will not enforce the bill, but instead let the courts decide whether they pass the legal hurdles.
Several local gun owners, the Firearm Owners Against Crime, and the Allegheny County Sportsman's League have sued to prevent the city from enforcing the ban on certain firearms, including semi-automatic rifles and firearms that can shoot 10 rounds or more. The city made their concession at a status conference Monday morning with Senior Judge Joseph James at the courthouse. The mayor says it doesn't lessen his support for the measures.
Not at all, not at all. And in fact, what it does, it allows both sides to present their side of this argument over whether or not the use of certain weapons in urban areas is something that can be regulated at the local level or not.
Second Amendment rights groups contend that only the state legislature can enact gun regulations, not individual municipalities.
They tried to ban firearms in 1993, 94. We had to sue them. They lost. There's a consent decree that says they can't do this.
The mayor spoke at a conference of the American College of Preventive Medicine. Then later this week, we'll hear from David Hogg, the outspoken 19-year-old former Stoneman Douglas high school student from Parkland, Florida. Why these doctors?
Emergency room doctors. They're the ones that can tell you specifically that there are certain weapons that they cannot sew the wounds. You talk to police officers who show up at a scene and somebody will bleed to death before the ambulance even gets there because the weapon that is being used is what is used on a battlefield.
Now, I just heard from Joshua Prince, the attorney for the gun owners, who told me, quote, "We're happy with the judge's decision to stay the implementation and enforcement of the ordinances, and we look forward to challenging the constitutionality of these bills," unquote. Prince tells me the judge is likely to schedule oral argument in September or October and make his decision before the end of the year. But in the meantime, the city will not be enforcing its new law. Christine?